Thank you. I come from a country which is known for pretty girls, Pope John Paul II, and cheap builders. Channel 4 even recently produced an updated version of the well-known cartoon. They called it Lovski the Builder. Do we have any Poles here? As you can see, we're everywhere. But that means that Poland is now deprived of competent people. Last week, there was a football match in Warsaw between Poland and England. And they had to cancel it because the roof of the newly built stadium wouldn't close during the rain. I'm glad we're not building a nuclear power plant. I'm not a builder, but I have the most masculine job in the world. A software programmer. A woman in this profession is as rare as a good hair day for Boris Johnson. And it's because very few women could survive on coffee, beer and pizza, wearing same ugly clothes for the whole week, and gazing for the whole day in something which is not a mirror. It is then a job for either gays or losers. And not surprisingly, statistics show that 68% of IT projects end in failure. You should be glad we haven't decided to be doctors. But if you're on an operating table and your surgeon starts talking about highly scalable, multi-threaded applications, you're screwed. In no other jobs can you get away with failing so often. Unless perhaps you're an investment banker. So if you're a natural-born loser, the perfect job for you would be a software programmer in an investment bank. And that's what I'm doing. When I first came to this country, I was told that I sounded like a movie star. Sadly, it was Borat. They challenged me to say a few English words, so I decided to teach them a simple Polish sentence. W Szczebrzeszynie książ brzmi w trzcinie. They looked at me terrified and asked, "Why do you hate vowels so much? You're worse than the Welsh." I had to get used to many things, such as people driving on the wrong side of the road. Height is measured in feet. In Poland, we rejected this idea many years ago because everyone has different size of feet. But what truly confuses me lurks in the bathroom. A sink with 2 taps. Did someone ever think that if your left hand freezes and the right hand boils, on average you'll be at the right temperature? These bloody sinks turned washing my hands into a nightmare. I used to spend hours pondering, should I burn my hands first? Or make them numb? Or should I use the plug and wash them in the water full of my dirt? Did someone really think that when you have 2 taps, Britain will be twice better than the rest of the world? But my English friend explained why you have 2 taps. He said that when you wash your face in the morning, if you had 1 tap in the middle, you would bang your head. The other thing I hate are the scumbags who take illegal doping in sport and then laugh in your face. A few years ago, A female athletes from East Germany were asked why they had such low voices. To which they replied, "We didn't come here to sing." But I prefer natural methods. My running speed dramatically improved very soon after I moved to Brixton. And maybe that's what Lance Armstrong should have done. I do a lot of races, but my girlfriend didn't like my competitive attitude. She had to explain to me that sex is not about who comes first. But in some ways, sex is like running. Depending on the mood, you can either have a sprint or a marathon. In my running club, each session starts with a warm-up, followed by a series of drills. I like the warm-up, my girlfriend prefers drilling. But there are things which make running better than sex. You can do it everywhere and anytime, even in the lunch break at work. It's acceptable and highly recommended to train with different partners. Without protection. It's not uncommon to train in a group. And you can actually admit without embarrassment that you've just been on a solo run. Thank you, you've been great. I'm Jake.